The G20 foreign ministers meeting has come to a close here in South Africa, with quite a number of countries being thankful, giving praises to South Africa for holding a successful high-level meeting indeed. And of course, a lot of things discussed within these 2 days, and countries coming out saying the agenda and the issues that were discussed are really issues that the world need to hear right now.
I personally have expressed my strong support for the priorities of the South African presidency, which is also priorities of Africa, because there's been good coordination with the African Union.
On its side, South Africa says it is excited that Africa has been put on the map, and of course, as far as the geopolitical issues that have been discussed, also excited that things like the war in DRC, the war in Sudan, of course the war in Ukraine, and of course the disturbances in the Middle East and that shaky ceasefire there, saying at least there were resolutions that all parties should respect international law, all parties should respect sovereignty and the integrity of countries, so that at least there is peace. They sit down and discuss and resolve things over the table, not in the battlefield.
Reaffirm the role of the G20 as a premier forum for international economic cooperation and underscore the collective responsibility of the G20 for the effective stewardship of the global economy, fostering the conditions for sustainable, resilient, and inclusive global growth as a critical element of a broader multilateral system.
There were a number of issues also touched, especially that African countries are struggling when it comes to getting finance, because they are made to pay exorbitant interest rates, saying the G20 countries saying something should be done to make sure that at least African countries, when they need finance, they can access it at a low cost, because they are already in dire need of development, of food, and hunger is just some of the things that they are battling with. So there's need for that area to be covered as well. And all the resolutions that were made today are going to be adopted in the November summit that's going to happen here in Johannesburg. But most of the countries going back happy that at least they managed to discuss and achieve what they had sought to achieve when they arrived here in Johannesburg. Thuso Khumalo for VOA News.